Alrighty, alrighty. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing? How we doing? Hope everybody had a decent OPEX. Honestly, pretty decent day. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. What do you want, Kevin? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm finalizing some things for options funding. Got a lot of big news for you guys, so just give me 1 second. Let me give you a call back after live here.
I have meeting meetings until like 6 p.m. I think. So uh so after 6 p.m. we can talk.
All right, sounds good. I'll talk to you in a bit then.
Alright, see ya. Bye.
Bye. Take care. All right, we high key need to be in longs right now. High key, high key, high key. My apologies, but we need to be in longs. Ah, I don't like this. I don't like that. Holy. All right. Let's see. If this 1 minute time frame holds, we probably shoot up here. Actually, take SPX. SPX, SPX. SPX is at 6906. So 6910 calls. All right, watching 6910 calls here. All right, it is holding this range. Hourly, we did that. Okay, 5 minutes. We're doing this. Okay, 3 minutes. Let's take one. Let's take a starter. Take one starter, like literally a single starter. Because I definitely could see this coming back into the fair value gap range. I just kind of don't want it to run without us, truthfully. Because the way the 1 minute time frame is moving, like this thing could easily blast off without us. It's definitely possible. What do we have? 20 minutes left for this new 30-minute candle. It's a decent close. Let me go take this. Google, what the fuck? Google, 568%. And Google's actually a shittier entry than my original entry. All right, this close means a pullback. If you want, you could easily close this. Let me think. Let me think. Am I gonna be quick enough? All right. I'm gonna close this and just. I'm thinking like with you guys in mind, personally, because I could just average down. Like me personally. Like if you don't want to average down, just close the trade now. We're gonna end up averaging down. So far, 3 minutes holding. I high key see this coming down to 917. Like I kind of want it to come down to 917. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't deal with the retracement or you don't have capital to average down, then just hold it, I guess. Hold it or cut it, either or. But me personally, I'm looking to average down if we do get this pullback back into this range. Like, we pull back to like 917. We're about to get a new 15-minute candle. This is a really good close on the 15-minute as well. It's actually a really good close. As long as we close above 917. If we shoot down here in the next 30 seconds below 917, that would be some shit. So far, so good. Don't put hard stop losses. Don't trade stop losses. Like, stop losses are always based on the charts, brother. And I'll always tell you the levels. Always, like I said, the level here is 917. As long as we hold up above 917, we're still bullish. Or really, well, yeah, 917. 917 based on a 15-minute time frame. But yeah, never trade based on a stop loss. Especially, you got to think, bro. There's 45 minutes left in the market, right? The chances of you going down minus 30% before going plus 30%, it's like 90% chance. 90% chance. Shit, even the 700% trade we took day before yesterday, I'm pretty sure we even seen minus 30% before it ran 700%. Pretty sure we did. You can actually go back on the VODs and watch Wednesday's live trading to see. But yeah, you're always going to get stopped out if you place it based on a stop loss. So I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm probably going to say this 100 times. So please remember this. When you're trading SPX Power Hour, right? You risk what you don't care to lose. If this position was to go to zero, which I don't think it would, because even if we did get stopped out, we'd probably only get stopped out like minus 50%, truthfully. So it'd be like minus 250. It's a starter position, like I said. I'd either want to see the retest of 917 to average down, or I'd want to see the break above 925 to keep adding to this position. But yeah, don't average down. Don't average down. It's pointless. Focus on the charts. Charts tell us everything we need to know. Everything. Charts are all you need. So just either look to average down or yeah, risk what you don't care to lose. And if you can't trade SPX, because I know everybody can't trade SPX, bro, trade SPY. Same thing. If you don't trade SPY and you don't trade ES or you don't trade SPX, just trade ES. Let's just say you're a futures trader. Trade ES. Same shit. I trade based on the charts. So we're definitely probably going to have this pullback. Definitely likely. Sound is good. What's up, people? How we doing? How we doing? 68.95. What's 68.95? We got a good 15-minute close. We're about to retest this 15-minute range. Pretty much, this is where we want to average down. Like I said, hey, cool. We got stopped out. Hey, minus 220. It's not gonna kill us, right? You made money with us all morning. There's a 0% chance that we lose $1,588 within this live trading session. 0% chance. Physically impossible. Right? Physically impossible. somebody would have to fly to Spain and pull a gun out to my head and make me full port or something for me to be able to lose $1,600 green on a day. So yeah, you should still be green no matter what. Like I said, SPX power hour risk, which you don't care. That's why I do the morning sessions and the PM sessions. So it's like we make money in the morning, and then we have money to play with for SPX power hour. We need this 5-minute candle to hold that 917 range. Mandatory. We need the 5-minute to hold it, but really we need the 15-minute to hold it. 15 minutes gonna matter more. The 5-minute, it's a nice addition. If we can hold 917, and we close directly on it. So yeah, it's a nice addition that we held this level on the 5-minute. We're pretty much just retesting a 15-minute point of interest. As long as buyers hold up 917, pretty much like I said on the 5-minute and 15-minute time frame, we should see more upside. 5-minute, we're kind of just at that make or break point. We still got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this candle. So we pretty much just got to wait to see how this candle wants to close. Same thing with the 15-minute time frame, 9 minutes left in this candle. Really, as long as we hold up 917, we see more upside. When am I gonna average down? Let's see. What's the 1 minute telling us? I'll average down if we can close above 919. Whenever we close above 919 on the 1 minute time frame, that's my average down point. I even drag this over here. Just set this alert. Close above 919. We add to calls. Mm-mm-mm. 3 minutes left in this 5-minute candle. I don't even think we have divergence. No, there's no divergence. Ah, there is. Alright, so we do have divergence. So pretty much ES took out this high where NQ made relative equal highs. NQ is testing a point of interest that we ideally need to see hold. Also testing this 15-minute fair value gap, which we also want to see hold. ES, same situation. Pretty much if we can see a buyer step in here pretty aggressive towards the close of this candle, this is where we'll look to average down, pretty much based on the 5-minute holding this range. Just want to see some more bullish price action here. I like it. Actually, All right, so 1 minute left in this candle. Pretty much the reason why I added right there is because this is the lowest possible risk. If we don't recover this within the next 1 minute, pretty much we would like to be stopped out. Let's see, can buyers step back in here? 30 seconds left. All right, we closed below that range. I personally don't like that. I rather just jump in calls again. Once we actually get the close above 919. I'll take the loss on that. All right, so pretty much I'll try longs again when buyers step in. We still got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this candle here. Pretty much we would shift bearish if we close below that 917 level. Like I said, we got 2 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. 5 minute level did not hold. That's the main reason for me cutting it. Not really trying to deal with chop. There's just no point. If buyers were gonna step in there, they would have stepped in at that last 1 minute. We tried it. They just weren't strong enough to pretty much hold up 917. So with that being said, confirmation for me to go long again would be 919. I close above that range. Until then, we're kind of just in no man's land. Personally, like I said, I wouldn't take a short unless we close below 917 on the 15-minute time frame. Wouldn't go long unless we close above 919. So right now, as long as we're in this range, kind of just nothing to do. We do have a new 30-minute candle that does open here in 2 minutes. So maybe that does give us better price action. We'll see. One minute left. My guess is NQ's already shifted bearish. and ES is potentially about to follow suit. Buyers easily can hold up this level. Pretty much a little gray box here on the bottom right hand chart. We still got 1 minute left. Let's see if we hold 917 or not. Buyers can easily step in here pretty aggressively. We can easily shoot up 3 points in a matter of 56 seconds left. So far, not really looking like buyers want to step in. But a lot could change in 30 seconds, so we'll see. All right, so we just shifted from bullish to bearish, based on the 15-minute time frame, which is a clear signal for chop. And we pretty much just rejected the top of this range. Let me see. So if we flip this hourly red, we'd go to 6904. All right. All right, so these are pretty much the levels I have here. We're in no man's land, not touching price anywhere within this range. I want to see price pretty much either break 919 or break below 6911. Break 6919, we take calls. Break below 6911, we take puts. Everywhere in between this range, kind of no man's land. And if this 5 minute does close back above 6918, we're 100% chopping if that does happen. Like, we shouldn't even close above 6915. If it closes above 6915, we would flip back bullish on a 5 minute time frame, which would be another reason to signal that we're likely chopping. We'll see. We still got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. What did I say that I was watching at the end of the day? Google. Google. All right. We got to roll these contracts before close. So pretty much after our 350 algo trade, looking at Google. I'm not taking weeklies this time. Yeah, I kind of haven't been liking these weeklies. So with the new option contracts now, you could just trade weeklies. There's like 3 different expirations. You have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday expirations. And funny enough, that's exactly how SPX started. So SPX used to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then they changed it to every day. Now a lot of big stocks are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And basically, that's telling me at some given point in time, we're probably going to get to 0 DTE Google calls on a random Tuesday, which is good because we know how to trade 0 DTEs. Um, but I think it is going to mess up the option chains when it comes to swinging. And it's probably going to make a lot of the traders that use options flow, their alpha is probably going to decay a bit. And basically what that means is their edge isn't going to be as successful, mainly because you have so many different expiration dates to where people can hide their orders. Institutions can hide their orders now. They could take, you know, $1 million in Google calls for today, and then $1 million for Google calls for Monday, and then $1 million for Google calls on Wednesday. And at that point, they could hide their position so it no longer shows up as a $3 million position that expires in one day. But yeah, price action has definitely been I can't even say price action. The options chains have been interesting since that move. So I'm gonna make sure we're not trading weekly expirations and or I guess random in the middle of the week expirations and make sure we get a Friday's expiration. March 6th. March 6th. Meta March 6th calls are also up still 51%. $320 calls. Got fill gets complete at 325. All right, watching these 325s. We'll get into these before close. We'll go 325s for March 6th. All right, yeah, we're still in just no man's land. Um, yeah, we would have had clean price action if we held that 917 range. The fact is that we didn't. Now we're dealing with this, which is pretty much just gonna tell me that price is gonna chop until 350 algos. So if you're just not joining, longs above 69.19, shorts below 69.11. Anything in this range, nothing. Mainly because price would have expanded. The fact is that we're back in this range, just letting me know we're going to consolidate. Um, if we weren't going to consolidate, we would have continuously expanded higher, or we would have continuously expanded lower by now as well. And the fact is that we've done neither is signaling chop, which is honestly a good thing because basically think of it as like Mentos in a Coke bottle, right? Throw Mentos in a Coke bottle, you shake it up. It doesn't blow up immediately, right? But after so much pressure builds up, it blows up, blows the top off, right? Same thing with price. When price consolidates, so much pressure is building up, right? Eventually, the pressure has to break. And when the pressure breaks, that's where we see expansion. So if we break below 69.11, we should see a decent sized move, at least down to 69.04. And if that happens at 350 algo, that's easily a 200% move, despite it only being 7 points. And if we were to break out to the upside, the move from 69.19 back up even to what, 69.25, 69, yeah, realistically, we'll probably go up to 69.25 at the very least if we break up above 69.19, which will also be at least like a 150% move. Right now, we pretty much just need to be patient and wait for price to expand. And honestly, we've had the same price action the past 2 days. Or really like the past 3 days. Nah, I'd say two. That I've noticed that we probably need to be watching the market by like 3 o'clock because we've been seeing setups exactly at 3 the past 3 days. All right, 5 seconds left for this 5 minute to close. And the way we're closing, looks like we're about to shift back bullish. Yeah, so we're shifting back bullish on the 5 minute time frame. 15 minutes ugly. So far, we rejected the call trigger. You see how far out the money these are? We might just go make our money back on the same exact option trade. I mean, those are one strike out the money. Yeah, I like them. Watching the same calls again. 69.10 calls. Hopefully we actually expand this time and don't chop and come back into this range. It's a good sign so far. I don't like that open though. The fact is that we don't have a bottom wick. It's kind of alarming. Kind of alarming. Alright, so we're starting to shift back bullish again. How far down do you want to go? I'll retest 917. That would be nice. Nice retest of 917. That'd be ideal. I mean, even entering now isn't bad, but I want 917. Like if we just shoot up here, then that's gonna be on us. But I ideally want 917. I'll take a starter. I got no choice. I still want 917. We'll see if it gives it to us or not. Yeah, so we're back in these 6910 calls. Pretty much based on that 3-minute close. We do have 5 minutes until the 350 algo. Give me 21. All right, just got a trim here at 2.6. My personal. We're gonna keep shooting up from here. Notice how this candle opened up with no top wick, and this one also closed with no top wick. Is a good sign that we push back up. Really good sign actually. We really just need to see it close back above 922. Like a clean break. Like we need to see a clean candle like this. All right. I'm not that great at drawing. Okay, I'm really not that great at drawing. But yeah, you guys get the picture. We need to see a candle close like this here. Clean break. It's not looking so hot. The way this is looking looks like we might come back and test 917. All right, let's see what this 350 algo wants to do. The algo moons us. And high key based on his price action, I kind of think it moons us. So basically this 15-minute flipped bullish, flipped bearish, went back bullish. The chances of it going back bearish is very, very low. Very low. Very. Like I would say like a 25% chance. So therefore, that means there's a 75% chance that this should expand. And how I know that is basically like trading experience, but anytime anytime price basically isn't holding like a point of interest that it should be holding, and then it like resupports that level, basically that's signaling that it's chopping. But then when it like supports the level 3 different times, at that given point in time, the chances of it flipping back bearish again, not very likely. Unless we're like really chopping, which is possible. But 30 seconds left for this 350 algo. I don't like this move because this move is kind of signaling that it wants to do this. Oh, it wants to do something like this and then shoot up. And personally, I am willing to let this contract do that. We'll see. It's high key what it's setting up to do. At least what it looks like. And that's a nasty close. That's the end of the run. I still think it pushes back up, but in terms of options, it's gonna be pointless. These are gonna go worthless before it does it. And we're probably gonna see a move like we did yesterday. Pretty much how we called this exact same move. And then what happened? It waited for market close. Exactly like this. And then the last 3-minute candle pumps. Oh, it's likely gonna keep going down. We'll see. We still got a minute left in this 3-minute candle. But those contracts probably will be worthless, realistically. We're just stuck in this range. And a 350 algo wasn't strong enough to break us out of this range. It's all dependent on this 3-minute close here. If we close with the volume imbalance, we're gonna push lower. If we close green, we'll probably push back to the top of the range. But the 69.10 calls are just too far out the money. Like, I'm sure the 6,900 calls would probably work out if this candle does close green. Seven seconds left. And they close the candle red. GG's. Still at 1K on this account. Personal account. Actually up a shit ton more. Thanks to Google and Meta. So yeah, we're up like 55. So yeah, great day. Google paid, Meta's paying. We're gonna jump into Google as well and see what I mean. It's just can't control this price action. We just don't have enough time. Like the 6,900 calls probably just went 150, 200, maybe even 300% off of that small little move. But the 6,910 calls too far out the money. Yep. So if we close back above 69.19 again, we're gonna push back up again. It's likely gonna happen. This has been the price action we've been dealing with, to where we kind of just got to trade on our personal accounts and not really trade anything else. If you have Thinkorswim, you can trade up to 4 o'clock. It'll just close you out at the mid price, and then yeah, you could actually take these trades. Because I'm still well aware where price is going to go. It's still going to shoot up. It's just the fact is that we can't trade. We have to close our position by 3:59, and then there's a trailing drawdown, which isn't worth it. But on a personal account, it's like, hey, I have no problem accepting this risk of saying, hey, let me buy 2 contracts, and if 2 contracts go to zero, perfectly fine. It's not going to kill me. We'd still be up 5K. So yeah, it's gonna be really dependent on the price action on Monday. Um, but probably will be trading my personal account a whole lot more. Look at this. You see the bullshit I'm talking about? That's why. That's why. On my personal, I could stomach all of that. I could care less. On prop firms, can't really do that. There's 3 minutes left. I think I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Trying to snipe calls here on SPX. $69.10 calls. That's such a lotto. That's such a lotto for us to move 2 points, 3 points. Could it do it? 2 minutes. My finger's just literally on the buy on the 69.10 calls. Actually, probably just be smarter to do 69.05. 2 contracts. If this 15-second can close above 922, I'll go long. And just let Thinkorswim close me out on the 6905 calls. Shit, they might take these 6905 calls out the money too. I feel like this at the bottom. I'm long. This gets filled. Oh, this order's not getting filled. All right. Yeah, we're calling it. Calling it a day. Calling it a week. Overall, phenomenal week. Really great week. Yeah, there we go. Blast off. See what I mean? We just got to trade our personal. We just got to trade our personal. That's it. There's nothing more to it. Because now the 6910 calls are even in the freaking money. How could you not love this? How could you not love a game that you know what the outcome's gonna do, and you still get fucked over sometimes? Like, how could you not love trading? I love this. I love this. I love what I do. But yeah, overall, great week, phenomenal week. The people that reached out about options funding testing, be on the lookout. Please respond to your DMs. Um, and yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Enjoy life. If you made money this week, do something fun. Enjoy your life. Like, I can't stress it enough. The whole purpose of trading is to live life. Enjoy the freedom. Enjoy the burdens of your labor. You get what I mean? So yeah, if you made money this week, take your girl out, take your family out, enjoy life. If you didn't make money, hit the drawing board, learn from your mistakes, review your trades, try to improve. Even if you made money, try to improve. And then yeah, let's go into next week. Same thing, rinse and repeat, and only get better from there. So yeah, take care, everybody. Have a blessed one, and I will see you guys on Monday.